Yo, what's up, YouTube? Sharp here, doing something I haven't done in a while, MLG breakdown. If you guys don't know what that is, it's where I go over my MLG gameplay and just tell you guys what I'm doing, while I'm doing it, what my team is doing, why we're setting up, how we're setting up. We're playing Domination against Abnormal from this past weekend's 360 Icons tournament on PS3. If you guys don't know what that is, 360icons.com, they host free tournaments every weekend. There's actually an Xbox One today. Registration closes at 3. So if this video goes up before 3, hurry up and sign your teams up if you guys want to play. It's $200 for first. Check it out. So I'm using a FAMAS with a red dot and Lightweight Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro. And we're playing, like I said, Domination. And I'm playing with my team, Killa, Ego, and Terrorist. We are IcoNs Elite for Orlando and Providence. So yeah, let's just get into this. So we have a 2-cap right now. We have A and C. So we don't really need to rush to get for B. You see Killa right now, he's laying down the flag, just trying to get a silent cap on it. Should have killed that guy right there. I kind of choked on the kill. I took the guy out top wood, but I couldn't clean up the guy front wood. But Killa, when you get on B in the beginning, it doesn't make a sound, it doesn't tell the other team that you're on B, so he was just going for a silent cap. If I would have killed that guy, we probably would have kept the flag, but we didn't. So, we have a 2-cap. Should have killed this guy once again. I'm just going to start out by saying that this is not one of the better games that I've had. At the end of the game, my stats don't show it because, I actually do end up with good stats at the end of the game. But there are a lot of kills in this game that I should have gotten. Right here, I stunned myself like an idiot. I still killed the guy, but I stunned myself. I just had a rough game this game. And, that happens sometimes. Don't really know why I got on the flag here. You don't ever want to single cap. The guy top 10 should have hopped on the flag with me instead of going to C. Luckily, the guy that ran on the flag, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know why he wasn't really looking for me, but he just ran on the flag, and I just picked up an easy kill on him, and luckily got the cap. So, right now we have a 3-cap, but, 3 caps are good. I know a lot of people tell me that you don't want a 3-cap. There's a lot of people that put videos out saying, 3 caps, don't ever go for a 3-cap. Really, which is not that bad to go for a 3-cap. It's actually good. Unless you're doing what I'm doing right here. I just overextended really bad by running out of trailer into wood, trying to keep him off A. I should have just thrown the nade. The nade didn't hit, so just said whatever. We'll just hold the 2 flags. Luckily we get all 4 down, but I overextended on that. I pushed into wood, gave up trailer. I could have given up trailer if my team didn't kill him. I just want to say right here I'm stunning where the team is spawning and where they go to throw the nade. There's a nade spot in jungle. I do kill one, but, Theory runs up and clutches it on A, kills the guy off A, and nades the guy off A, and ultimately clutches the flag, and so now we're in a 3-cap. We killed all 4, and once again, we overextended, just rushing for A and trying to get it quickly instead of taking our time. So that's where a lot of people say it's bad to 3-cap, because, right now we're in a 3-cap because we were going for one. You don't ever want to solo cap the flag, like I said earlier. That's why I just kind of bumped it right there. I should have killed that guy. Probably if it was on land, I probably would have killed him just because, if someone's coming around a corner, they're hardly ever going to kill you if you're already hard aiming the corner. But due to it being online, there is a delay. But, like I did say, I was having a bad off game, so that could just be the reason why. We have A. Ultimately, when you're in a 3-cap, I don't know why I keep saying ultimately, but when you're in a 3-cap, you want to go for C, but luckily we got the up top spawn. We had 2 people spawn up top, so we just got A. The reason for that being going for C is when they have A, they can hold top wood and they can sit in the camo building. Usually they'll have 2 people at A, and then they'll have a guy around mid-map trailer or 10, and then they'll have one guy at C. So C is easier to go for. You just push up C tunnel or push up the mid-map and go bottom 10. And you can just kill those guys out. And then after you get C, you can push around the trailer and get trailer control, and then push all the way around back trailer and try to get wood control. Because the main focus on this map is holding trailer and wood. That's a bad nade right there. I mean, it hits if I didn't cook it for so long. I do still get the 2-piece, but I overcooked that grenade. If I would have had a Simtex, I would have killed them all. But, we still get the kill. The guy in the trailer, somehow they kept the flag. I don't know how they kept that flag. I was on it with them. Not 100% sure how they kept that, but we do get it back, and we have a 3-cap again. This nade actually does land. I actually do hit a nade, but my mistake right there is I should have peeked the corner right there instead of just jumping out in the middle like that and trying to go back trailer and then looking. I should have sat behind that little the little canisters on the side of the bunker. I should have sat there and just looked over at C, assuming that they were going to be there, and there were 3 people there. And if I would have done that, I would have been kind of in a head spot, more cover instead of just being out in the open. I could have at least killed 1 or 2, maybe not all 3. But right there, I kind of outplayed Renzo just because he assumed that I was going to stay on the flag, and I ran off and I killed him. So right now we have a 2-cap. When you have an A and B, you want to be holding top wood and trailer. Those are the main points that you want to hold, and you will be able to lock down the map. You want to stay away from C as much as possible, just so the other team doesn't get the back trailer or bathroom spawn, and so you don't get the down low spawn, which leads to you getting fucked in a spawn trap, which is never good. So, right now there's 40 seconds left, and we're up. It's mathematically impossible for them to come back on this side. We have a 3-cap, and even if they did 3-cap right now, they wouldn't be able to come back. So there is a second side. If you guys want to see that second side, just let me know in the comments. If you don't, I'm just going to let you know, spoiler alert right now, that we did win this map after both sides. It's really hard with the new rules in Dom to come back. When the time limit was 10 minutes on each side, it was easier to come back because you could do more things. But now it's only 6 minutes and 30 seconds. You can't really do much with that much time if you get down a lot by the first side. That's the only reason why I would say 3-caps are good, because if you can 3-cap on the first side and take the first side by a lot, then you're going to win. But you could 2-cap and only win by 30, and then the other team can 3-cap you for 1 minute and get those 30 points back. So that's why I say 3-caps are kind of important. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of MLG Breakdown. Like I said, if you guys want to see the other side, post them in the comments and all that other good stuff. Please give the video a like and a favorite if you guys liked it, just because it helps me out. And yeah, this is Sharp. I'm out. Peace. Also, if you guys haven't seen these last 2 videos I uploaded, because the sub box is messed up, Sharpen Your Skills, episode 3, where I show you guys how to set up on Grid F&D. Road to Pro Gaming, where I talk about how I got into gaming and being a pro and all that stuff. So just click the annotation on the screen and check those out.